You are listening to Erik Wadell Pause. We pause for a second or two. This is episode 27. Difficult situation, confused. One feeling that is very difficult to bear is feeling confused. None of us likes feeling confused. Feeling confused, not feeling in control, feeling that we do not know what we are doing, that we are not on top of things. It's not a pleasant feeling. Feeling confused is one of the 5 difficult situations I have made a branch for in our STAR framework. And it is my experience that if we spend time with our confused feeling and how we relate to it, there is much to be won. In today's world, there is a lot happening. There is a lot changing. And it's changing fast, is the feeling. So, of course, we also feel confused by all of this. Could be technology, politics, economics, culture. In this overview episode of Confused, this situation, the confused situation, I will make an initial attempt to frame this difficult situation in a way that becomes constructive and that we can build upon it. So I think I will go about it by organizing it in 2 parts. The first part being the don'ts, what we don't want to do, and the second part being our do's, what we want to do. So if we start with the don'ts, when we feel confused, I guess I would sum up our biggest don't as don't try to solve the problem of confusion. Do not try to become unconfused. Do not try to become clear. Confusion in practice can often work as quicksand. The more you struggle against it, the tighter the grip it will have on you. It is very difficult when we feel confused not to try to fake that we are in control. It is difficult not to try to overcompensate. This is especially true when we feel responsible for the lives of others, for the safety of others. We do not want to worry them. We want them to feel that we know what we're doing, that they do not have to second guess what we're doing. It is very difficult not to it is very difficult to say that I don't know. When your loved ones are looking you straight in the eye, they come to you for answers, for guidance, for direction. And they pose a question to you that you have no idea how to answer. You're just feeling confused. In that moment, it is very difficult to just say, I don't know. I don't know. In these situations, we will find ourselves improvising these sort of half lies or qualified guesses, if we want to rationalize to ourselves. But in reality, we don't know. Many of the times we do not know. In these days, the confusion is real, and the confusion is there. And confusion, in some shape or form, is here to stay. Moving on to our second part of this overview of confusion. Now we will talk about the do's. What should we do when we feel confused? Confusion is a feeling like sleep, or a phenomenon like sleep, that comes and goes a bit on its own terms. Confusion has sort of its own schedule, and it shows up when it wants to show up. So the smart thing to do when we feel confused is to spend time with it. To let it in and recognize that, okay, now I am confused. And do what we need to do to accept that in this moment I am confused. When we have done that, when we in the moment know that we are confused, we have recognized our own confusion. When we have done that, we gain some freedom to act. And what we want to do then is to feel how our body feels. Confusion is not separate from our bodily sensations. And if you are confused, you will always feel some kind of ache, pain, or uncomfortable feeling somewhere along your central nervous system. So when you're confused, you will feel your temples feeling pressured, like there's pressure inside your temples. You will feel that you are strained behind your eyes, that you have overexerted your eyes. Your forehead will be warm. The back of your neck might be aching. Further down your back, your kidneys, located on each side at just around the middle of your back, they might be aching. Or you might have some uncomfortable feeling deep down in your abdomen or in your lower back. And if you can identify some kind of pain or uncomfortable feeling along your spine and head, that is further reassurance or proof that yes, you are confused, and that your confusion has a corresponding aching part in your body. So your nervous system is kind of playing tricks on you. So we have number 1, identified that we are confused. We have number 2, identified a part of our nervous system that is aching or uncomfortable or strained. And then we move on to the third part. That is, we do something to rest. Or, give our nervous system some time to heal. The best thing we can do is just lie down. Just lie down and watch something stupid on TV. Or a series you like, or a movie or something. Something that feels known to you, something you know, something predictable, something that does not alert your nervous system. And then, after a while, time will sort of diffuse your confusion on its own. So, the reason why you are confused could be a number of things, but the one dissolving your confusion is not you. It is time. It's always time. For many of our difficult situations, there is a lot to be won by getting to know our bodies and knowing when to put in rest or just lying down. Makes a big difference to our confused situation. You will not be the one solving your own confusion. And it has nothing to do with that you're not smart enough, or that you are not competent enough, or you're not man enough. It's just that confusion is that you are, to some degree, overwhelmed in your nervous system. And this will happen to all of us in these war times. We will all be confused from time to time. It would be naive and irresponsible to sort of claim that I'm not the one gonna be confused. Yes, you are. You're gonna be confused. I'm gonna be confused. Everyone will be confused. It's not optional. So, like a stern parent, I want you to tell yourself, and I am telling you now, as I am telling myself, if you feel confused, you are not going to be the one solving it. Recognize your confusion. Identify where in your body it aches, where along your back or head that you ache, and lie down and watch a stupid movie. And then, when some time has passed, you will feel that your confusion diffuses on its own. And then you can do all the things you want to do. Then you can go back to being, the busy, responsible adult. Going forward for this situation, the confused situation, I will make more episodes on things we can do. So this episode was basically what we don't do and what we do once we are confused, when we in this moment feel confused. And in other episodes I will touch upon what can be done before we are confused, like this sort of preemptive action. There is a lot we can do there so that we do not become confused as often, or not become confused in too many critical situations. But that is for other episodes, so stay on the lookout for those. Lastly, I want to stress again the most important point of this episode, which is that in these times to come, you will be confused. This is not optional. There will be moments when you have no idea what to do. This is a given. And it's the same for me, it's the same for everyone. We will all be confused from time to time. And when we are confused, we are not playing hero. We recognize that we are confused. We identify the pain along our nervous system, and we lie down and we watch a stupid movie. And then we let some time go, and then we will see our confusion going away on its own. It's okay, you can do this. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Just know that you know what you're doing when you're taking a step back, when you're being confused. Otherwise, you will just make matters worse. Yes. So that's it, what I wanted to say today. Do you have anything you want to add?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.